Archives of Prasar Bharati presents the timeless treasure of golden era.
Imphal, the capital of Manipur, is a busy mini metropolis situated at a height of 790 meters above sea level. Traveling to Imphal may be a bit difficult, but once there, you are really in a different world altogether. It's full of markets with all kinds of items available, be it Indian or foreign. Thanks to its proximity to the Southeast Asian cities than to Delhi or Mumbai. Imphal today is probably the greatest market where one can choose and pick any kind of foreign-made item. Pauna Bazaar, the largest market in Imphal, has even started an exclusive lane for such foreign goods. Music system, emergency lamps, sportswear, shoes, you name them and they have them. The two countries, a few years ago, signed a bilateral agreement for formal trans-border trade activities, and formal customs gates too were established here. Under the barter mechanism, during the year 2000 and 2001, agricultural products worth 5.69 crore rupees were exported to Myanmar against an import worth of 12 crore rupees to India. And the revenue realized on this account was 68 lakh rupees. But while official transactions through customs do take place here, it's interesting to note that a lot of items also find their way into India through the open international border nearby. But where do these come from and how? Well, for that we must go to Moreh, about 120 kilometers southeast of Imphal. Moreh, the easternmost end of the Indian Highways network, is the most important entry point for foreign goods to Northeast India.
आजकल हमारा जो स्टेट में म्यांमार से बहुत फॉरेन कुछ आते हैं। यहाँ का आदमी लोग सब लड़का लड़की से लेके और ये जनरेशन तक फॉरेन के कुछ आता है।
In fact, everybody in this small township on Indo-Myanmar border is busy round the clock on exporting and importing different kinds of goods.
म्यांमार से चप्पल से लेके पेट्रोल तक आता है। पहले तो पेट्रोल यहाँ से स्मगलिंग करके लेता था उधर। आजकल यहाँ ब्लॉकेड हुआ, क्या क्या हुआ, इसलिए पेट्रोल भी अभी उधर से इधर आ गया। मेरा ख्याल से ये ठीक नहीं है। मणिपुर का हैंडलूम बहुत नाम चलता था और आजकल कोई मणिपुर का हैंडलूम का जो प्रोडक्ट है ज़्यादा यूज़ नहीं करता है। घर में थोड़ा थोड़ा लड़की लोग नहीं तो ये यूज़ करता है। हैंडलूम के ऊपर लड़का लोग का ऐसे देखने से सब फॉरेन का इस्तेमाल करता है।
People carry it on their back and even on their heads, crossing the unmanned border, paddling across a small stream that divides the two countries here. There is no official data as to what would be the volume of illegal trade that takes place here, but unofficial estimates put it at around 500 crore rupees a year. Not a joke, but a well that some does get pumped into the local economy, making up for the loss due to the distance More is from mainland India. Nagaland has always been an area of special interest for all Indians for over 5 decades now. Inhabited by a host of tribes who are collectively called Nagas, the people here have been always self-sufficient and independent in their own tribal way. That was probably why the British had a tough time establishing control over the Naga Hills. The fire is still on, though the government is on a ceasefire with the NSC and IM, whose leaders like Isak Chesi and Tuanglang Muiwa also expressed their willingness to find out an amicable and a peaceful solution to the issue at a press conference held at Dimasa.
Well, regarding the Nagaland, we have explained to the Indian representative that there is no greater or smaller Nagaland, but we have Nagaland from the very beginning, from our ancient time, and we maintain it.
We have given our commitment to the peace process, and we believe in peaceful solution. I think I would refer the matter back to what Mahatma Gandhi said.
Konoma is an interesting village that occupies a special place in every Naga heart. It was here that the Naga warriors made their last stand against the British in 1879. 20 kilometers from Kohima, the state capital, it would not be wrong to say that Konoma is the native village of every third important Naga leader, if not every second. More interesting is the fact that Konoma grows 20 different types of rice, each suited to specific elevation and soil condition of a particular block of fields, which was the scene of many battles that the British launched to bring the entire Naga Hills under control. These tombstones bear testimony to history, with names of several British officers who lost their lives here. Equally prominent are names of the proud sons of Konoma who lost their lives fighting the British and the army in their struggle for self-determination. Konoma is a typical Naga village consisting of 3 khels or groups. We have our own fort around the village and our own youths keep guard on it. We have our own democratic system of electing the Gambura or the village chief. Life is full of mirth in Konoma, with developmental activities taking place since the ceasefire began 4 years ago. Communication has improved, so also facilities like electricity and drinking water. The dao, which the Nagas once used as a weapon of self-defense, is today used more for productive works like handicrafts. The youth of Konoma look forward towards lasting peace in the Naga Hills, like this young man, Seto Doli. We are proud of our village. It has produced men of quality like Kevis Chusa, our first MP, Ofizo, the great revolutionary. Several chief ministers are also from here, and so also a number of officers in the government. Peace has ushered in an era of development, and we are thankful to the government of India for this.
More than 5 several ministers yate para ulaisele India army logote poila bi bahut jagara kurike na thake etu British logote bi jagara kurike na thakise British memorial tomb bi thakise British fort bi yate thakise etu poila to bahut jagara kurike na thakisele etia to hole British logote bi peace India logote bi ceasefire ami khan sob dosti hogena amar ke bahut madad kurike na India Hindustan bi बहुत मदद करेगा ना आमी खान बेसी खुशी पाया थे
Mother Nature has gifted the northeastern region with an endless list of resources. The blue hills are full of all kinds of flora and fauna, be it in Arunachal Pradesh in the extreme north or Mizoram in the extreme south. And among all the natural resources, the most wonderful are undoubtedly bamboo and cane. Cane and bamboo have found use in the daily life of every individual in the Northeast in one form or the other. Arunachal Pradesh itself is a home to over 50 varieties of bamboo and cane. Baskets, mats, housing materials, hand fans, cot, chairs, stools and muras. The list of items made of these two species of grass is endless. Bamboo and cane have started becoming a source of employment for hundreds of youth in the Northeast today. One such successful entrepreneur is Biswajit Sharma, hailing from Dibrugarh in Upper Assam. Hailing from an obscure village in Upper Assam, Biswajit today is a well-established entrepreneur settled in Delhi, from where he aims at reaching out to all over the globe.
जब मैं स्कूल में पढ़ा था उस टाइम से मैंने एक मतलब फीलिंग्स था इसका ऊपर में और अपना तरफ से भी ये मैं हमेशा कोशिश किया था कि कुछ ना कुछ घर में बैठ के बनाते थे तो मैंने क्या किया उससे घर में बैठ के थोड़ा बास्केटरी आइटम को शुरू किया और उसी से मैंने हर सिलसिला से शुरू हुआ फिर उसका बाद मैंने सोचा कि क्यों ना इसको थोड़ा अपलिफ्टमेंट करूँ इस काम को कि लोकल जो प्रोडक्ट है नेचुरल जो गिफ्ट है वहाँ पर उसको मैं कलेक्ट करके इस तरीक़े का उसको शेप दे के उसको बनाओ जो कॉमन मार्केट में एप्लीकेबल हो सके तो मैंने छोटा मोटा एक घर का सामने एक फैक्ट्री स्टार्ट किया 1979 में डिस्ट्रिक्ट इंडस्ट्री सेंटर का गाइडेंस है मैंने बहुत सारा वहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट बनाने के लिए कोशिश किया फिर मैंने फर्नीचर का लाइन में ध्यान दिया छोटा छोटा क्राफ्ट प्रोडक्ट बेम्बू और केन का ऊपर मैंने ध्यान बढ़ाया और उसका बाद जब मैंने मन में महसूस हुआ कि ये अच्छा ये है उसी टाइम में मुझे एक डायरेक्टर ऑफ इंडस्ट्री से एक मौका मिला दिल्ली आने के लिए 1984 में 84 में प्रगति में इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड फेयर में फर्स्ट मैंने ज्वाइन किया था उस टाइम असम से तो वहाँ आके मुझे पता लगा कि इसका खूब अच्छा खासा मार्केट है दिल्ली में इसका रेस्पॉन्स अच्छा है पब्लिक इसका ऊपर में पब्लिक ओपिनियन बड़ा अच्छा है तो मैंने फिर जब एग्जीबिशन ख़त्म होने के बाद असम गया तो मैंने सोचा इसको और थोड़ा बढ़ाने के लिए कोशिश किया मैंने 2800 तक अप्रॉक्सीमेट ओवरऑल अभी तक मैंने डिज़ाइन इंट्रोड्यूस किया मार्केट में। उसका सारा डिज़ाइंस मैंने अब जो मैंने खुद क्रिएट किया उसको मैंने अच्छे से प्रिजर्व करके भी रखा हूँ। कोई मांगे तो मैं दे भी देता हूँ कोई सीखने के लिए।
Biswajit has also started imparting basic handicraft training to school children in the national capital. He and his younger brother Debojit conduct such classes in several schools in Delhi, which they feel will increase the number of people who appreciate the wonderful handicrafts of the Northeast.
फिर जब यहाँ में वो शुरू हो गया तो अच्छा मार्केट में रेस्पॉन्ड मिला, तो उसी टाइम में मैंने मन में एक भी और था तमन्ना था कि मैं इसको फिर अब्रॉड में कैसे उसको इंट्रोड्यूस करूँ। तो एक मेरा गोल्डन 1993 में मैंने अप्लाई किया था स्टेट का लिए, और इसमें मेरा इन लॉज ने स्पॉन्सरशिप एक दिया। तो मैंने अभी सोचा स्टेट में जाके इसी प्रोडक्ट को मैंने एक्सपोज करने के लिए, और जो है स्टेट का नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जितना भी प्रोडक्ट है उसको ग्रेजुअली उसको एक्सपोज करने के लिए।
The Dimasa Kacharis constitute an important ethnic group of the northeastern region. They belong to the Boru group of people, with the linguistic group coming under the Tibeto-Burman umbrella. A colorful people, the Dimasas are today spread in different areas, with the highest concentration in the North Kachar Hills. But the heritage they left behind at Dimapur is worth visiting. The relics dating back to the 13th century are today preserved and looked after by the Archaeological Survey of India. But over the centuries of evolution and human movement, as it happens with all others, the language and customs of those who came to become Dimasa Kacharis have also changed considerably. The term Dimasa literally means the son of the big river, with D meaning water, Ma meaning big, and Sa meaning son. It's also presumed that the Dimasas consider themselves the sons of the Brahmaputra, the big river. Scholars believe that though the Kacharis initially ruled over Pragjyoteshpura and St. Guwahati, they gradually moved to present Dimapur, now in Nagaland, around the 11th century, prior to the advent of the Ahoms. Their kingdom extended along the south of the Brahmaputra from the Dikko to the Kalang, and included the Dhansiri Valley as well as the present North Kachar Hills. Expert weavers as they are, the Dimasa women meet all domestic requirements of clothing for the family. Marriageable girls are required by custom to weave their own bridal apparels. The Dimasas also rear envy, the warm silk of the region. Music is their way of life, and every youth knows how to play the kram, the drum, or the muri, supin, or muri watisa, different kinds of flutes. so also is dance, an inseparable part of Dimasa life, with Rajini Gabra and Hani Gabra being the two most important occasions when they perform the colorful dances. But the gayest moment is Busu, the harvest festival, the equivalent to Assamese Bihu.